So pay attention now.
If you want 2019 to be the year that you really want to be, here's the secret of making it a great year. I'll guarantee it, if you'll just do what I'm about to share, it's just going to set you up for an incredible 2019. Every day, serve someone.
Exactly.
Every day. Every day add value to people. Every day serve one. Every day live the intentional life of doing for others, sometimes what they cannot do for themselves. And if you will put people first and add value to them and serve them, it becomes absolutely amazing what you and I are going to have and achieve, how we're going to help people, and in return, how it comes back to us. Benjamin Franklin said this: no one is useless in this world who lightens the burden
of someone else. Exactly.
If you're helping someone else lift a load in your life, you become a very useful person. But Mahatma Gandhi said that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. But perhaps on this kind of a theme, my favorite quote is from Albert Schweitzer, who said, "I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I do know. The only ones among you who will be really happy are those who have sought and found
how to serve.
The happiest people are not always the most successful people, but they're the ones who serve the best. I've met a lot of unhappy, successful people, haven't you? But I've never met an unhappy person that gave their life of serving and giving and adding value to other people. Martin Luther King Jr. said, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. If you will help people get what they want,
you will get what you want.
Then you'll receive everything that you need. We got to work at this. If 2019 is going to be an incredible year, you're going to have to look at the year and say to yourself, what can I do to add value to people instead of what are people going to do to add value to me? What can I do to serve people instead of, I wonder who in this next year is going to serve me? We're going to have to do a complete mind shift in that whole process. Service over status. You know, there are two kinds of people. There are people that do what is right and then feel good, and there are some people who want to feel good before they do what is right. And if you want to feel good before you ever do what is right, you and I will not do a lot of things right.
Exactly.
Because we'll let our emotions control it. But the moment that we say, "No, I'm going to do the right thing," and then I'll let the emotion follow. Character over comfort. Now here's the key. If you and I are going to make 2019 a great year of serving people, let me tell you, the first thing that's going to happen to you, the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to be inconvenienced.
Inconvenience, yeah.
Because when you have to serve people, they don't do it on your time schedule. Sometimes people say, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I have those kind of. Listen to me. The moment that we really have a desire to add value to other people, our whole life
changes.
Will begin to change. And so if 2019 is going to be the year that we really want to make it, I'm going to share with you right now 5 things I do every day. And I want you to do them every day in this year. And I will promise you, your life is about to incredibly change. And all 5 of these things I'm going to give you right now, you can do them. These aren't hard. These aren't complicated. Every day, number one, every day I value people. And that's the foundation of everything we're talking about. If I don't value people, I'll never add value to them. I'll manipulate them. I'll do all kinds of bad things. But it all begins with valuing people. Number 2, every day I think of ways to add value to people. In other words, I'll look at my schedule in the morning. I'll say where I'm going to go, who I'm going to see perhaps. I'll say, okay, what can I do to add value to those people? I think of ways to add value to people. Number 3, every day I look for ways to add value to people. Number 4, every day I do things that value. end of the day, the last thing I do every evening is I do a 10-minute inventory of my day. And one of the questions I ask is, who did I add value to today? Who did I serve today? Okay? Every day. Every day. I value people. Think of ways to add value to people. Look for ways to add value to people. Do things that add value to people. And number 5, I encourage others to add. I do those 5 things every day.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. This is just barely about 5 minutes, but how many of us here gain a lot of value? Let me see, wave your hand. If you gain a lot of value from here, from this short training, let me see you wave your hand. Okay. If I should tell you, this is the roof or the foundation for great success. Yes. Living a selfless life. You know, the other day I was studying John Maxwell, and there is something he said about calling. You know, it meant a lot to me, because a time came in my business. It was no longer about the business. It was no longer about the business. Even everyone around me will tell you that it's not just about the business now. And I love the way he puts it. He says that calling is just a purpose with a divine touch. Okay, when it goes beyond just the business, when you see it as a platform to change lives. And perhaps you don't know, maybe you don't know, every single great man you will ever study, they always have this narrative, you know, changing the world in one way or the other. Maybe it has to be maybe technology, or maybe it's in the medical field, or maybe it's in the legal profession. Okay, it's always about someone thinking about how to make life better, how to make life easier, bringing value. That's just the meaning of everything. Bringing value to humanity. Bringing value to humanity. May I announce to you today that if you can imbibe this mentality of seeing this business as an opportunity to bring value to someone, you will achieve great success. I'm telling you. Do you know, there's something that John C. Maxwell said here. He said, you don't need to feel good. There are some people that feel good before they do what is right. And there are people that feel that wait, that do what is right, irrespective of how they feel. And he said, if you are to add value to people, you must be inconvenienced. You can never do it at your own convenience. It will never happen. I always use the 8 p.m. meeting. Do you know how many times when I'm done with work, and sometimes I want to lie down and take some nap just to rest. Trust me, if I'm having the presentation, I have presentation like 6 times in a week. Okay, 5 times out of that 6 times, I don't feel like standing up to do the presentation. I'm telling you, the early morning on is easier for me, but sit down night one. You see me show up every day. I don't feel like showing up. I'm telling us now. Because sometimes some of us see people like me and you think that, oh, it's all good, all rosy, and you know, that's what we always wanted to do. That's not the truth. Most nights, I don't want to have the training. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Most nights, I don't want to have the training. But the question is is it right? The answer is no. It's very wrong. For me not to hold the training. Very, very wrong. So if you are to bring value to people, you have to do it out of convenience. All right? So please, I want to, encourage us. Let's see our business as a platform to help people. And when you want to truly help someone, it will never be done at your own convenient time. It will always inconvenience you. I know what I'm saying. Yes. Don't wait until you feel good before you do it. As you go about with your business. Many of us here, there are some days we don't feel like going to work, but you just have to go to work. Is it not true? Let me see with your hand. It happens to everybody. But you still have to go to work because that's the right thing to do. When you don't get to work, you won't make money you will use in feeding your family. Yes, a man that cannot take care of his family is worse than who? An infidel. That's what the Holy Book says. A man that cannot take care of his family is worse than an infidel. So you don't want to be termed an infidel. Much worse than that. So you have to go to work to provide for your kids, for your wife, for your mom, for your dad, and for your family, and for your loved ones. That's why you are there. That's why you show up. Now, that's one of the reasons why I show up every day. In this business, the more I mentor people, the more I train you, the more I coach you, the more I grow in the business. Don't you understand that? The more I teach you what to do, the more I empower you, the more I train you to become a better leader, the more money I make. That is the natural law of life. You can't receive without giving. Giving precedes receiving. Yes. It's a natural law. The more I empower you, the more I educate you, the more I train you up to become more of a person of success. Many of you here, you've never believed in your mind that you can make ₦1 million in a month comfortably until you came into RDI program. If they ask you whether you want to become a millionaire, you can say yes. But there is this ownership, there is this tangibility of your dreams. I don't know whether some of you understand what I'm saying. There is this tangibility of your dreams. Yes, even though it's not yet physical, but every part of you even work as if you have it. Some of you didn't have it until you came to RDI. It is someone that impacted that on you. I know so well that there is no way you can become a millionaire. There's no way you can earn $1 million or you start earning in millions until you become first a person that can earn millions. Because business is not just about how much you earn, it's about who you become in the process. Never you forget that. It's not just about how much you earn, it's about who you become in the process. Are you becoming more of a person of success? It is a responsibility. It's my responsibility to train you, to mentor you. And if you sit down here today and you say, I want to earn money like Engineer Nonso, I want to be like Engineer Nonso, then get ready to do the things that I'm doing. Get ready for that. And do you know what I'm doing? I'm bringing value to people every day. That is the reason why, for me, I see it as wickedness to bring somebody into this business and you can't even take the person by hand and get him to go through the foundation class and join the millionaire school where he can be mentored. It's okay. You don't know much about the business. It is okay. You are still learning. But come on, you don't need much to ensure that someone goes through the foundation class and someone attends the millionaire school. For me, I see it as wickedness. For me to have my 8 p.m. meeting, get people sign up in the business, and I leave them in the crossroad. That is bad. That is wickedness. When I know that some people may have to use their last card, some people may even borrow money, some people may use the money they've kept to, they use for they kept for feeding, their family feeding for the next 6 months. They invested in the business, looking forward in the next 6 months, at least the business will start earning me small cash. And then I get them involved and I abandon them. For me, it is wickedness. I don't know how you see it. For me, it is wickedness. I don't know. Maybe some of you here, maybe your conscience is dead. And my own is still very much alive. I can't bring people into the business. Do you know why I have the confidence to say, I will never leave you? We've never left anyone. I cannot speak for you, but I know I can speak for myself. And as long as I still have life in this flesh, I still have life here on earth, I will keep doing this. All I'm asking you to do is this. Anybody you bring into the business, ensure that you bring them here. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. You want massive success? Bring massive value to people. Ziglar said, if you can help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want. You can have everything you want in this life if you can only help enough people get what they want. For me, our business is more than just making money. It's more than just making money. It's a tool, it's a platform to change lives, it's a platform to touch lives, it's a platform to transform lives and families. I know so many families, I know the kind of success stories and testimonies I'm receiving as a result of this platform. I'm telling you, it's just some I don't like sharing them. I just love to keep them personal. I just keep them. I'm telling you. So I need us today to make up your mind to see this business as a platform to bring value to people. It will help you a lot even when you are sharing the opportunity with people. It puts you in a place where, it puts me, even I myself, puts me in a place where when I'm talking to you with a high level of ego. Come on, even though I balance it, yes, with empathy. I'm the one bringing value to you. I'm the one to help you. You are not the one helping me. I'm the one to help you. Yes. I'm the one to help you succeed. I'm the one to burn my energy. I'm the one to study, develop myself so that I can bring value to you every day. I am the one. So when I'm sharing business with people, let me tell you, I share with higher level of confidence because I know I'm bringing value to people. That's the reason why I can look someone in the eye, eyeball to eyeball, and tell the person, my dear, I'm going to be there for you. You will surely succeed. If you can just follow my trainings, you will surely succeed. Why? Because I have integrity in myself. Do you believe yourself to the point where you can say that? Because if you can't, that means you can't even hold yourself accountable to build your own business. All right, so let's just end this, okay? Let's get straight to the leadership system of RDI. I promise to have that training today, the leadership system of RDI. Once I'm done with that, I'm moving straight to the basics of building our business because of those that were inducted yesterday in our millionaire school. Okay, the leadership system, RDI leadership system. Where is it? Where is it? Leadership development? No, not leadership development. Just a minute, please, or less than that. Okay, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, incubation graduation. For my personal so that I can listen to myself. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just opened the video. I'm not trying to do the video. I have the presentation, the slide itself. Okay, yeah, incubation stage. I've seen it. All right, so let me share the slide with us right now. Very, very important. I'm going to tell you why this is very important. I'm going to tell you why it's very, 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 very vital. Okay. Okay. I'm coming, please. I just want to go straight to the point. Yeah, exploring the RDI structure. Okay, that's RDI leadership structure. I just want to move in straight today. There. All right. Now, why is this very important? This is very important because that's how you measure your progress. Okay, that's how you measure your progress. Alliance in Motion Global, or the Empowered Consumerism, Please listen. Anytime you hear Alliance in Motion Global, is the same thing as empowered consumerism, and is also the same as the Ed Plan 2.0. They all mean the same thing. Alliance in Motion Global is the old name. All right. So what you'll be hearing now is economic driver or empowered consumerism. Good. Now they have their own structure, whatever. Okay, where we'll talk about the silver executives, the gold executive, the global ambassadors. Those of you that were there on Friday last week, we handled that very well. But in RDI, because the truth is this, you are not just a partner with Alliance in Motion Global. You must understand that. You are involved in a business project. And so even this understanding will help you in explaining, or when you're trying to talk to someone. Okay, it's not a business with Alliance in Motion Global. This is a business support project with RDI, Realistic Dreams Initiative. That is what you are involved in. So let's take note of that. It's very, very important. You are not involved in Alliance in Motion Global business. If it's just about the business, then you can just go on your own and then do the business. We could have just, once we present the business to you, we direct you to their offices, and then that will be it. No training, and that's all. No, you are not involved in Alliance in Motion Global business. You are involved in the RDI business support project. I will say it again. You are involved in the RDI business support project. So what is the business about? Partnership with the Alliance in Motion Global, or the Ed Plan 2.0, or the empowered consumerism. So that's the platform. That is the business, whatever, business angle. All right. But RDI is to mentor you, support you to become very successful. So how do you rank yourself? How do you measure yourself? In RDI, we decided to create a leadership structure, because in RDI, we believe everyone has been born to become a leader. We are born to be a leader. I've explained that yesterday. So we are going to be giving you an opportunity to grow as a leader and as a mentor. So if you want to measure your progress in this project, it's not about how much you're making. It's about the project. You want to measure your progress, you're going to use what I'm about to show you right now. So we have different degrees of mentors in RDI, different degrees of mentors in RDI. When you come into the business, you are just a mere business partner. When you get involved with the project, you are just a mere business partner. You signed up with one account, and then you join the Millionaire School. That's what makes a business partner. Now, those that have not joined us in the Millionaire School are yet to be recognized. They are unrecognized partners. Until you join the Millionaire School, that's where we recognize you as a partner. So I can tell you, there are some persons in my foundation class. They've been there since May. Let's count the months. May, June, July, August. 4 months. They have not gone through the video in the foundation class. And some of them have 3 accounts. And I didn't want to bring them into the Millionaire School. They don't even have access to their username, their password. You are yet to be recognized. If anyone that doesn't go through the foundation class. So some of you saw me talk to Madam Comfort Bassi. I know everyone here. Don't joke with that. Oh. I know many of you, we are surprised. How many of you were surprised? How many of you? When I singled that out, I know all of you here. This is my Millionaire School. I'm going to show you the stage where you will get to, and you will start running your own Millionaire School. There are other Millionaire Schools in RDI. This is Success Addictor Millionaire School. And I'm mentoring you so that you can become a mentor tomorrow. You must understand that. I'm not training you to remain as a follower, with me for life. I'm mentoring you so you can become a mentor tomorrow. So you come in, you register minimum with 1 account, you go through the Millionaire School, then we recognize you as a business partner. That's the criteria to become a business partner. Then number 2, the next rank. So all of you here, you are all partners. Now, there are some persons here that are not just partners, they are rising star mentors. Now, the next stage of your development, of your growth, is becoming a rising star mentor. Now, who is a rising star mentor? Please forget about this SGS checklist. That is someone that you've gone through a millionaire school, you are consistent with the millionaire school, and then you have connected a minimum of 2 business partners. Through your own sharing, 2 persons must have connected to the company through your own personal sharing, and then you need to have a minimum of 3 accounts. That's what we call entrepreneur's package. Now, that 3 accounts connecting 2 persons is what qualifies you to become a rising star mentor. And please, we have different trainings. We have a separate trainings for rising star mentors, because there we are developing them and working on them to achieve the next rank. So what I'm doing here in this millionaire school is to mentor you to become a rising star mentor. And then those of you that are already rising star mentors is to mentor you to grow and mature to become what we call an influential mentor, an I mentor. It is at the level of an influential mentor that you can start holding your own millionaire school with me. So I'm going to be having another millionaire school with you and then your team members. All right. So we'll be running it together. We'll be doing it together. Then after some time, you have to start running it yourself. And then while you're running it yourself, you'll be developing and working on someone that can actually replace you any day, anytime in your own millionaire school. So once you become a rising star mentor, the next thing you have to do, the next rank you have to achieve is to become an influential mentor. Who is an influential mentor? An influential mentor is someone that has 7 accounts, minimum of 7 accounts, must have connected a minimum of 20 persons directly, okay? And then out of that 20, 8 of them must become a rising star mentor. So let me give you an example now. Someone like Mama Kehinde. Mama Kehinde has sponsored, she has about 7 accounts now, okay? And I think for my last check-in, I think she has done up to 20 persons. Mama Kehinde, if you are there, I think I'm correct on that, right? Where's Mama Kehinde? You've done up to 20, right?
No, it's just going to 20.
The first time you did 8. The first 30 days challenge, you did 8.
Five. The first one I did.
Sorry, it was 5.
One.
Then the second one was 7.
8. 8.
The second making it 13. Then what about previously? Before the 90 days challenge?
I did 2.
2. So that will make it 15. Okay. Now in this current 90 days challenge, how many have you done?
I've not done anyone.
You've not done anyone. So you have 15. Now look at it now. Let me tell you what you need now to become an influential mentor. You have 7 accounts now. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now you need to make it up to 20 directly sponsored. All right. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
And then out of that 20, you need to work to produce at least 8 rising star mentors. So take, for example, I think you have 1 rising star mentor with you now. What's her name?
No, I have about 3.
3. Can you mention them?
Okonlawon, Mama
okay,
Juliana.
Mama Okonlawon, that's Mama Juliana. Okay. So Mama Juliana. Okay.
Bosede Aroyehun.
Okay. Madam Bosede Aroyehun. 2. And then number 3.
I'm not sure. It's like
Pastor Joseph Abaomi was not sponsored by you. The person that sponsored Pastor Joseph is Murayo, Mama Murayo.
Yes, Mama Murayo is almost at the edge of that.
I know. So by the time Mama Murayo becomes a rising star mentor, that means you must have produced 3 rising star mentors. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So all you need to do now is to do what? Make sure that 8 of them becomes a rising star mentor. Once you are able to do that, then you become an influential mentor. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That is where I will start teaching you how to do registrations. You will now learn how to do registrations, how to activate accounts, and there are many other things to be doing. We will add you to what we call the encoding room. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then I'm going to be working with you. You must be having one mighty mega seminar, at least once every week. Whatever it will cost, radio or whatever, I'm going to partner with you to ensure that that happens. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because at that level, you need to constantly produce results, because the next rank we are to talk about is what we call a global mentor. Who is a global mentor? A global mentor must be loyal and law-abiding to the leadership, and it's not a headache to leadership. Okay? And then you must have produced at least 3 influential mentors. So those 8 rising star mentors you produced, you need to work with them to make sure that they themselves becomes what? Also influential mentor. 3 of them becomes influential mentor. And then you should, by that time, you should get yourself to a place where you at least, you must have earned once or twice 400,000 naira in a month. Are you hearing me, ma?
Yes, sir.
So this is what I'll be working with you to achieve. So it's very important that each and every one of us here understand this. I work with you based on the level you are. I can't come, the level of tasks I give to people in the or training I give to rising star mentors, I can't come and give it to you in the millionaire school. You will think it is too much. Yes, I can discipline my rising star mentors, but I can't discipline you here. That's the truth. And for you to become a global mentor, you must have 15 accounts. You must become selfless to the team. It's no longer just about your team. You must also, be involved in training people, mentoring people. This time around, I will have to work. In fact, by the time you become an influential mentor, I will be having what I call trainers meeting. I will start teaching you how to train people. I will make sure you've mastered how to use our slides to teach the 7 core disciplines. Because sometimes when I'm not available, I will have to get you to have the meeting, or any of you that becomes an influential mentor. And at that time, you must have 15 accounts. Okay? That's what we call the master's package. You must have 15 accounts. That's who a global mentor is. So many of you will be hearing me talk about Madam Bless Nochanya. She's a global mentor. Yes. Now, for being a global mentor, you can become an RDI ambassador. All right? You can become an RDI ambassador. Now this is mega. All right? This is mega. Then from RDI ambassador, you can become an elite ambassador. It's only Eminent Augusta that is an elite ambassador with RDI. She's the only elite ambassador with RDI right now. Okay? And then we have Madam Lesson Ochanya as a global mentor. Okay, and then we have people coming up as in fast, okay, to join in to become global mentors. Okay, we have people coming up so fast, even in our team here, to become global mentors. All right, so these different rankings, I need you to understand. These rankings, I need you to understand something. Don't go and put your gaze on being a global mentor. No. First of all, find out, where are you? What's my stage now? Do I have 3 accounts? If you don't have 3 accounts, it still means you're just a business partner. 3 accounts and connecting 2 persons makes you a rising star mentor. Our rising star mentors training happens every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's a special training for them. Nobody joins there except if he's a rising star mentor. This week, we'll be having Pastor Joseph Abaomi and Madam Bosede joining us in our rising star mentors training on Saturday morning. Okay? It's very, very important. And please take note also that in the case of any event we'll be having, or in the case of anything that requires some qualifications, preferential treatments are given to people based on their leadership rankings. Please don't get me wrong. I will explain to you. For example, in 2019, there are about 6 persons that traveled with me to Dubai and to Philippines. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, for holidays. One of them is Eminent Augusta. Now, there is something we call the travel rewards. I will teach you that you are, as you are earning money, you accumulate that. Now, the company comes up and says, you need 160 travel rewards to travel free of charge. And Eminent Augusta does not have up to 160 completely. And I have my own complete, my wife's own complete. When I want to start giving out those, travel rewards, I had to look at different leaders. I won't leave a rising star mentor and then come and give you that is a business partner. I will not do it. I'm telling us on time now. I will not leave someone that is a global mentor and then come and be giving a rising star mentor. Seriously, I know what I'm saying. So you have to understand that your level of seriousness in the business is shown in your ranking, in your rank. So it's important you strive to grow up in the rank. At least become a rising star mentor in less than 1 month connecting to the business. Focus on it and get it done. All right, thank you so much. That is just it about our leadership stages and ranks. Now, the next thing we are to look at today is our 90 days recruiting challenge. But before I get in there, because that's what I'm going to be ending with, let's get to the basics of building our business, because we have a lot of new persons here and they need to start sharing information immediately. They need to start sharing information immediately. So I need to get them, on track. I'm trying to open up a slide. All right, I think I have it already. I have it here. Now I want us to take a look at this. Okay, before I open up the slide, listen to me carefully. What makes a business a business? What makes a business successful? There are two things, okay, or rather there are three things, okay? But the other one is just more or less like everyone should know that already. Now, the first one is called a system. The second one is called a structure. All right. Now, and the third one has to do with the human capacity. Okay. Now, these factors are very, very important. When we talk about a system, we talk about let me use the ICT word to explain it. It's like the software, the application, okay, the methods, the sequence, the various processes that has to take place for you to have your final product. Okay, so I always love to use Gary production as a case study. How many of you here know how to produce Gary? Let me see, wave your hand. If you know how to produce Gary, all right. So let's take a look at the different stages of Gary production. Maybe you have what we call, I know someone that can build for you a complete system of a complete Gary production system. All you need to do is to start the machine, get your cassava right from the farm, drop it into the chamber, and then the end product of it will be Gary. I know someone, I know an engineer, a fellow engineer like me that can build that for you. All you need to do is to get your raw cassava, plug it into your into the machine, and then it will give you Gary. Now, let me say this to us. The end product, the end game of our business is that people come to buy the business lot with the Ed Plan 2.0. That's the end game. That's the end game. In Gary production, for example, the end product is to do what? Is to produce Gary. If someone should ask you, what are we doing? All this sharing and sharing and sharing, what is the end product? The end product is that someone finally pays money to buy the business lot with the company. That is the end product. What I'm teaching you right now is the reason why some people struggle in business. I know a young man that started a boutique. You know, he was so focused on the beauty of the boutique, how it's going to look so wonderful and everything. You can have the best boutique, best good-looking boutique. If you don't make a sale, you will go bankrupt and you will pack up. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Wave your hand. So you see some people that want to start a business. They are so much interested on buying a swivel chair. Can you imagine? It happened to me. In buying a very foreign table, putting ACs in the office. They've never sat down to think about marketing, promoting the products. Who is my customer? How do I assess my customer? Do I know what my customer needs? How do I retain my customer? How do I keep growing my customer base? They don't think about that. No plans about that. They're only interested in having a fine office. Now, you want to have the best office. Finally, you've gotten the best office. Now, What's next? You will pack up. So understanding the end product, the end game is very, very vital. In our business, it's about people paying money to register with the Ed Plan 2.0. So as whatever we are sharing, whatever we are doing, or whatever we do that we get people to finally pay is what we call a system. I will say it again. Whatever that happens in between, we sharing the information and people paying, we call it a system. Zoom meetings like this, seminars, flyers, those things are what we call anything physical. They are what we call the structure. So structures enable systems function effectively. So let me give you an example. One of the systems here in making sure, or one of the processes that gets people to pay to join the business is called business presentation. Business presentation. Now, for us to have a good business presentation, we need to use the Zoom. So Zoom meeting is just a structure. Did you see that? Zoom meeting is just a structure. The business presentation is the system. Are you getting it now? So, a lot of people don't know the difference between structures and systems in business. Are we getting what I'm saying now? Now, you need the human capacity that will run the system. And that is you, the individual. Get into garri production. When you get your raw cassava, you put inside the chamber that will peel the raw cassava. After peeling the raw cassava, the next chamber is to wash the cassava, peeled cassava. Then the next chamber is to do what? Is to grind the washed cassava. And then after grinding, what's the next thing? Pressing. It gets into the pressing chamber to remove the water and the starch. Then after the pressing, what's the next chamber? Sieving chamber to remove the chaffs. After sieving, what's the next chamber? The frying chamber. Then you can get what? The final product, which is garri. In our business, there is a system that enables people, that gets people to pay money to the company. So let's take a look at the system. It's called the 7 core disciplines. The 7 core disciplines. Now, if you are to succeed in this business, you are to master these 7 core disciplines. The first one is called prospecting. I'm going to explain it to you shortly. The second one is called inviting. The third one is called presenting and closing. The fourth one is called follow-up. Closing down skills, handling of objections and questions, getting people started and promoting events. Now, what is the end product? Don't forget, the end product is what? Please, I need you, Mr. Abubakar Ibrahim from Kaduna. Kindly unmute yourself. Okay, let me work with you here. All right, let me make sure that we are following. Kindly unmute yourself. So, Ibrahim, what's the end product? What's the end product?
The end product is to get people to buy the business flow, sir.
Simple. That is the end product. Now look at it here. Something you must never forget. Nobody buys the business package. Nobody registers with the company. We act first, seeing the business and having the business presented to him or her. It doesn't happen. The business must be presented to someone for the person to buy the business package. So where is it in our system? Presenting and closing. So before someone registers into this business, the business must first be presented. Now look at something some of you don't know. Before the business is presented to someone, before someone gets the business presented to them, guess what happened? They must be invited to the presentation. Now there are 2 ways the presentation can take place. Either you are giving people our recorded video to watch, or they are being invited to our live Zoom meeting. And before you can have someone successfully being invited to our meetings or to watch our videos, they must be prospected to first. So the starting point of people joining you in the business is prospecting. That is the system. So what is prospecting? Prospecting has to do with sharing the highest level of benefits of the business without mentioning the business. It's about creating an arouser. It's about creating an interest. It's about, making people hungry to know more about the project. And how do you do that? We have a text message you are to send to people. Now, I know that you must have gotten your Millionaire School notes. Those of you inducted yesterday, can I see your Millionaire School notes quickly? Can I see your Millionaire School notes? Those of you that were inducted yesterday, can I see your Millionaire School notes? Can I see your Millionaire School notes quickly? Let me see your Millionaire School notes. Okay. All right. Now, the first 30 pages of your Millionaire School notes is to be used to write down 300 contacts. I hope we heard me. 300 engineer. Also, where will I get the 300 contacts? Every contact in your phone, write it down there. Do not prejudge. You are going to be sharing to both the people you know and the people you don't know. Don't worry what to share to them. I will tell you everything now. Don't prejudge. If you don't have up to 300 contacts on your phone, every contact on your email list, put. In your business cards, put. Every member of your church, put. Okay? Are we together? Every member of your church, what do you there? Put it there. Everybody, put it there. Don't tell me, engineer, they may join me, they may not join me, it does not matter. Put it there. And every single day, you are expected to share the messages we'll be giving you to 20 of them. Every day, you are expected to share 20 of them, the messages. So I'm going to be giving you a message you are to share to people, 20 of them every day. Don't worry what they will say. Those messages, we call it prospecting and inviting message. Now the message, let me give you a sample of the message. It's very important. So let me just read you the sample of the message. Okay, the message you'll be sharing. Here is a sample. Here is a sample of the message. Here is a sample of the message. This message is very powerful. Look at it here. Hello, Brother Emmanuel. It's I, Madam Agnes. Have you heard of the RDI NGO business support project called the Shared Social Economy Business Project? It's a project where they will select 2,000 persons in Lagos to mentor and support to raise 1 million to 25 million for personal projects. Should I enroll you to be part of the free orientation? Watch. Now, this is, we prospected already, and this invitation. Should I enroll you to be part of the free orientation where you can be selected for the project? You can either attend a live meeting on Zoom or watch the recorded video. Which do you wish to have? Now, listen, this message, you are to forward it simply. If you prefer phone call, make sure that when you're making the phone call, people will ask you, please, what is the project all about? Can I tell them, my dear, I have few slots. That's the reason why I needed to watch the recorded video or to attend a live Zoom meeting. Your responsibility is not to explain anything to them. If they don't have the time to attend the live Zoom meeting, leave them there. They will keep being hungry. One day they will come back to you. Yes. Now, once you receive an answer, either for the Zoom link or video, okay, send it to them immediately. All right? Some of them will tell you, I want to attend the live Zoom meeting. What do? Send them the live Zoom meeting link. That's the meeting at 8 p.m. Now, some of them will tell you, I want to watch the recorded video. What do? We have a standard recorded video you have to give them. What have I done? I've just given you everything you need for the first 3 stages, which is what? Prospecting, inviting, presenting. I will say it again. At the end of this training, I'll be providing you with the message. Please, when you are sending that message to people, make sure you personalize the message. Where I wrote, Hello, brother Emmanuel. You can edit it. Hello, sister Keinde. Hello, sister Agnes. Hello, sister this. It's I, madam. You put your own name. Make sure you edit the message. Then every day, after our millionaire school, you are expected to send it to minimum of 20 persons every single blessed day. Send it. That is the system of the business. Now, the message you are sending is to tell them what the project is and to invite them and ask them which method do they want to, have the business share to them. Some of them will choose live Zoom meeting. So we have our Zoom meeting banner. Okay, many of you will see this. Share it, get paid banner. All right. And we have our meeting link. I will send you the meeting link. You are to store it. The meeting link is permanent. We use it every day, 8 p.m., Monday to Saturday, sorry. All right. So store it. It's different from the Millionaire School link. Now, some of them will tell you, oh, I don't have time. I would love to have access to the video. Then you know what next you do? You give them the recorded video. But please make sure when you invite people and they request for the video or to attend the live Zoom meeting, ensure that they attend the meeting. Be in the meeting with them. If they choose to watch the video, find out if they've watched the video. Hello, I just want to know if you have gone through the video I sent to you. Because there are a few things that are up that I don't want you to miss. Okay? Get them to watch the video. Now look at the most important thing. And I know many of you here, especially those of you new, you may make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Listen, there is a part of your Millionaire School notes towards the end of it. Write down my follow-up list. What is follow-up list? Anyone that you invite and they attend the meeting, write down their name. Anyone that chooses to watch the video and finally watches the video, write down the name and the phone number. Listen to what I'm about to say now. If you want to do a quick check, to know how far you are growing in the business, check your follow-up list. Is it increasing? The more people watch the recorded video, the more they attend, the higher the number of people that watch the recorded video, the higher the number of people that attend the live Zoom meeting, the higher the number of people that will join you. Can't you see what's going on in our live Zoom meetings? Can't you see what's going on? Can't you see what's going on? It's hardly that you will see someone that attends the live Zoom meeting that doesn't want to join the business. Out of every 10 persons that comes to our live Zoom meeting, 8 will end up paying. Get them to watch the recorded video. Then after you put their name down on the follow-up list, do you know the next thing you need to do? Don't make that mistake. Don't ever tell people, okay, anytime you have the money, you can now start. Have you ever heard me say that in the 8 p.m. meeting? Have you ever heard, at the end of you here, have you ever heard me say that in our 8 p.m. meetings? You will never hear me say that. Never. Immediately somebody attends the live Zoom meeting or watch the video, tell them to pay immediately. That is called closing. Closing means call to immediate action. Do it now. Tomorrow is too late. You are missing out on the promo. Okay, you know what? Book down your slot. Send a message to our director. Okay, let me have your full details. When are you paying your deposit of 5,000 naira? You can start with one account, even though you need 7, whatever. Don't let people off the hook. I love using that language. Most persons, human beings, let me tell you, we tend to delay. We tend to draw back. Most times when presented with something new. Are we following? Don't give such chances to people. You see why this training is very important. People will attend, people will share videos to their friends, and then they don't watch it. They say, okay, you are interested. All right, just anytime you are ready, you can call me on phone. Anytime you are ready, anytime they are ready, they should call you on phone. No, now you've lost them for good. And do you know the worst that happened to you? Someone else will show them the business and they will join the person. That is it. So I want us to stop here because it's already 9 p.m. and I promise myself to be keeping to time these days. I'm going to be giving us the videos, the materials to be sharing, the message to be sharing, the Zoom meeting link and the banner, and then the exact video. Please make sure you use that exact video for people that will demand for the video. Once they are done watching it, make sure they watch it or they attend the meeting. Get them to make commitments immediately. Let me give you one big secret. How many of you here want to have the secret to get people to pay money immediately after watching your video? Let me see you. How many of you want to have the secret? I want to shock you. You are the secret. The attitude with which you get them to watch the video, the attitude with which you get them to attend the live Zoom meeting, the attitude with which you get them to, to pay the money immediately is what will determine whether they will join or not. I will tell you one thing. I've taught our leaders this, our Rising Star mentors this. Let me tell you how human beings function. It's the same in the animal kingdom, even in the human kingdom. Let me tell you how it functions. People follow strength. People follow courage. People follow confidence. People follow vision. A man with vision, a man that is confident and courageous, people follow. Do you know what would have happened if I come to the live Zoom meeting and I'm showing off weakness? I'm showing off uncertainty. Do you know what happened? People will not join the business. The reason why people join the business is not just because of you that invited them. It's also because I showed off strength. But more importantly, you that invited them. Let me tell you the mistake many of you will do. It's one business like that, because they will try to ask you what it is, the message you are sending them. You will now respond to them and tell them, it's one business like that. I just started one thing like that with one NGO. Let's just see how it will go. You are killing your business. So, the secret is this. I want you to completely believe in this business. Bring out your personality. Some of you, you are well placed in life. Bring it up. Bring it up. Make sure that you don't lie to people. Telling them it's investment. Don't do that. Tell them it's a business support project, but let them see the seriousness in you. If you can't put your integrity on the line to get someone to register into this business, let me tell you what it means. It means you don't believe in the business, and I'm telling you on time you will not succeed. And there is one surest way that it shows. I've seen new person that come into the business will tell me, I don't want to connect my friends, so I don't want to connect my relatives. Let me see how the business goes first. I'm telling you on time you won't succeed. How can you start a business you are not confident enough to share with your loved ones or with people that are closest to you? Jesus Christ. That means you don't even believe that this is something good. That means you don't believe in it. If you believe it is something good, then you will share good things with people that are nice to you and people that are close to you. Yes. You must bring out your personality. You know I can't deceive you. You know I am here to help you. Why are you acting up? Be in the meeting, watch the recorded video. Let's get started. You will thank me for this. Be confident. And you will see people join you. People don't join me because I've made money. People join the courageous. People follow strength. People don't follow weakness. People follow vision. They don't follow confusion. If you are sounding confused, if you are full of uncertainty, you are not even certain you are growing and you are going to be making it in the business, and you want someone else to join you, once you show off weakness and uncertainty, people will draw back. You will end up killing and you won't even support me in what I'm doing. I want you, when I'm done with that presentation, show strength, get them to pay immediately. Tell them whatever it takes. If it means to borrow, go borrow, do it now. That's what it takes to succeed. Thank you so much for being in the Millionaire School. Make sure you watch the recorded video over and over again until you get to master the things that have been taught here. Expect the messages on your WhatsApp. Do have a lovely day. See you at 8 p.m. meeting tonight. Love you all. Bye.